And now I realize I don't need you. All these people see.
Hey guys, today I'll be showing you how to make the effect you saw in the preview. So for the effect you're going to need a song, a clip, the overlay of the dragon, and a few sound effects. After you have your things in your editing software, I'm using Vegas, make one video track above the one where you put the clip, and 3 other video tracks other than the one where you put the song. Before syncing your clip and the song, find Qlwlp Pro and drag it onto your clip. Then keyframe speed and find the frame where your character pulls out their shotgun. Then go a few frames forward, like 2 to 5. I'll go 3 frames forward. And set it to 30. Then go 3 frames back. Set it to 100. Then find the frame where your character is about to shoot. So around here. Set it to 260. Go 2 frames back, or even 3. Set it to 30 again. And then go a few frames forward after the 260 keyframe and set it to 40. So now the keyframes we have are 100, 30, 30, 100, I mean 260, and then 40. I'll move this a bit closer. If your Twixtor is glitching like mine does, here, go to the speed keyframes and change them by really little, like from 30, change it to 31. I'll change it here too, and it should fix it. Yeah, there. To sync your clip in the song, go to the keyframe, the Twixtor keyframe where the speed goes from 100 to 31, and mark it, and put the first beat drop there. So Premius here. Then split the song, and so it cuts off at the beat drop, like that. Then find the frame where you where your character hits the enemy, and place the beat drop there. So now it sounds like that. So there's a pause. Now to make the pause better, fade it out by a bit on both sides. We're gonna work on the sound effect later to make it sound better and add all the other sound effects. So for now we're gonna make the dragon effect. So go to your first marker, then go a few frames back, like 3 to 5, I'll go 3, and split the clip. Then add looks to your clip and click on edit look. Then you're gonna want to put this look that I'm gonna leave in the description below, and you're gonna keyframe the strength. So at the start it's gonna be 0, and then on the marker, the first marker, it's gonna be 100. Okay, so now it looks like this. Let's search for shake, and you're gonna want to add this shake that I'm also gonna leave in the description, and keyframe the amplitude. So at the start it's gonna be 0. Then on the first keyframe it's gonna be 0.8, and then 3 frames later it's gonna be 0 again. So it adds a bit of an impact. Now for the dragon, you're gonna need the overlay. Trim the overlay of the dragon until you can see it makes like the first turn to the right, like this, okay? And put it on the first keyframe, so it starts. Then fade it in a few frames, maybe 5, yeah. And trim the other side to the second keyframe and fade that one out 5 frames as well. If you think it's too slow, you can put velocity and make it a bit faster. For example, you can see how this looks like. But this is a bit too fast in my opinion, so I'm not going to do that. Now add chroma key, put the default one on, the overlay, and change the color to black, and put the low to 0.211 and the high to 1. There, so now we have our overlay. Now to make the dragon go behind the character, we're going to need to mask the dragon or the character. In my opinion, it's a lot easier to mask the dragon out, so I'm going to show you how to do that. So go to the frame where the dragon's head goes on the body of the character. So for me it's going to be here. Then click pan and crop on the overlay, and take mask on. Then choose the pen tool and go around the dragon. It doesn't have to be perfect at all, just a general outline. So like this. This is a bit too long, so you're gonna want it to cover only the part that's going behind the character. So like this, and change the mode to negative. This is bad because you can see a part of the dragon that isn't behind the character is masked. So you're gonna want to move the keyframes. To do that, click Control and your left mouse button. So you can see that it changes on the preview, so that can help you. There, this is good. So you can see that only the part of the dragon that is behind the character is masked. Now that's good for now, but after you mask the first frame, when the dragon goes behind the character, find the frame where the dragon comes out the other part. So for me it's here. Click on reset mask and mask the part out. And put it to negative again. So move your keyframes a bit to make it look good. This is my second frame done. And as you move along the frames, change the mask. You're gonna notice that after doing 2 or 3 frames, you're not gonna have to mask it because the dragon is gonna follow the path until the dragon's head reaches the top part of the body. You can see that my mask kind of blocks it. So to fix this, you're going to want to move the top keyframe, which is blocking it, and keep the low ones, which are on the lower part of the body, like that. So now move. So on my last few frames, you can see that the dragon head is going again around the body, so I'm going to mask it again. So I'm done masking the overlay, and let's see what it looks like. I think that's good. Now you can notice that it's lacking sound effects. Yeah, so we need to fix that. So here are a few sound effects that I found from Spixie's video. We're gonna want to place the thunder effect at the start on the first keyframe, so after the song stops. So right here, and trim it and fade it in by a few frames, and cut it on the second marker, and also at the end fade it out a few frames. The swoosh, which is going to be our impact, is going to go on the second keyframe. So the impact is going to go on the second keyframe, and trim it like that, and fade it in and out. And our last swoosh, which is going to be our build-up, is going to go before the first keyframe, so that the impact happens on the first keyframe, like this, and fade it in and out by a bit.
And now I realize I don't need you.
I see that the shake doesn't have much impact, so I'm gonna change it to I'm gonna change the amplitude to 1. Now click on the effect, on the thunder sound effect, and add resin, filter, and reverb. For reverb, you're gonna choose Cathedral as the preset, and for resin filter, you're gonna choose muffler. But put the muffler frequency to 1300. There. Now you can see that after the kill, there isn't an impact, and the effect, the build-up doesn't stop. So to fix this, simply split the clip, then take all the effects away, put velocity, so put your velocity, and you can see that it is not the same frame as the one before the kill. So drag the clip out and find the frame where he's about to shoot, so here, trim it there and place it back to the clip. And now you can add your impact. There. So this is the finished product.
And now I realize I don't.
I hope this video helped. This was my first voiceover tutorial. And yeah, like for more tutorials.